Hi everyone, my name is Kane and I'm here with Johnny. Today we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 must-watch TV shows of 2015.
Coming in at number 10, scoring a 7.5 on both IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, The Whisperers is a sci-fi adventure about a mysterious imaginary friend named Drill, who persuades children to commit harmful acts.
No, I can do it, I promise.
Harper, time to get out of those wet clothes.
No, I don't want. I'm still learning all the rules.
Who are you talking to?
A friend.
Fear and violence begins to settle in as they begin to notice that Drill isn't just here to play games.
Coming in at number 9, scoring a 7.0 on Rotten Tomatoes and 8.5 on IMDb, Sense8 tells a story of 8 complete strangers of different cultures and parts of the world who suddenly find themselves growing mentally and emotionally connected, all whilst being hunted by a complete stranger. Each episode reflects the views of the characters interacting with each other while delving deeper into their backgrounds of what sets them apart, but most importantly, what brings them together.
At number 8, scoring an 8.0 on Rotten Tomatoes and a 7.6 on IMDb, is Ballers, featuring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for his first ever large TV appearance. Ballers is a series that revolves around a group of football players and their families, friends, and handlers, not only from a financial point of view, but from a football player trying to make it.
Deals and dollars. I'm your financial manager and I will put your money to work.
Before the window of opportunity closes up.
Coming in at number 7 on our list, scoring both an 8.5 on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb, The Last Man on Earth is a new single-camera comedy about the life and adventures of, well, Phil Miller, the last man on Earth. He's humanity's last hope. Will he ever find another person alive on the planet? Would hoping that they be female be asking too much?
At number 6, scoring an 8.6 on Rotten Tomatoes and an 8.1 on IMDb, Humans is about a new domestic machine.
Your brand new synthetic standard domestic profile and
The synth is being mass-produced into the world. Thought to be the first perfect, emotionless, and fully obedient robot, turns out to have a few secrets of their own.
I'm happy with the one I've got.
We're making you home somewhere.
There is no home for us.
There will be, I promise.
People have a right to know if their products are going to start strangling them.
What the hell are you?
You brought it into the house and we don't know anything about it.
It's a machine.
Coming in at number 5, scoring an 8.8 on Rotten Tomatoes and 8.0 on IMDb, iZombie is an interesting story of a medical student who becomes a zombie, and not only keeps her wits, but carries out the personality traits of the brain she eats. Oh, and she also fights crime, which is nice too.
I saw you get shot.
He missed.
At number 4, scoring an 8 on Rotten Tomatoes and an 8.8 on IMDb, Lucifer is a story about, well, you know, Lucifer, who conveniently has given up his duties in hell and has taken up residence in Los Angeles.
Desires that are on their mind. And you're not marrying this human stain because you're actually in love with him, right?
God, no. Oh my, I can't believe I just said that.
Must be something about his face.
Coming in at number 3, scoring a 9.6 on Rotten Tomatoes and 8.3 on IMDb, is The Flash. The story follows a young man, Barry Allen, who wakens 9 months after he was struck by lightning, only to discover that the bolt gave him the powers of super speed. With his new team and powers, Barry becomes The Flash and fights crime in Central City, and sometimes meets up with Oliver Queen, the Arrow, for a TV mashup episode.
At number 2, scoring a 9.8 on Rotten Tomatoes and an 8.9 on IMDb, is Daredevil. Matt Murdock was blinded by a chemical spill in a freak accident when he was a child. Instead of limiting him like one might expect, it gave him superhuman senses. that enabled him to see the world in a unique and powerful way. Now he is not only a lawyer in his own law firm, but also a vigilante at night, stalking the streets of Hell's Kitchen as Daredevil, the man without fear.
Of right and wrong, good and evil.
We don't say his name. Perhaps this would be easier if you tell me what you've done. How did it happen? There was something.
You think this is still about you?
Coming in at a well-deserved #1 spot, scoring a 9.7 on Rotten Tomatoes and 9.1 on IMDb, Mr. Robot is the tale of a young computer programmer, Malik, who suffers from social anxiety disorder and forms connections through hacking. Malik is then recruited by a mysterious anarchist who calls himself Mr. Robot.
I started intercepting all the traffic on your network. That's when I noticed something strange. That's when I decided to hack you.
Thank you so much everybody for joining us today for this countdown. If you want to see more countdowns in the future, be sure to subscribe and leave a like to let us know that you enjoyed it. If you have any further recommendations for a future countdown, feel free to let us know in the comments. Bye bye.